Good afternoon, everybody. I should say good morning, everybody, and welcome to Woodbridge High School for a softball game between JFK Mustangs and Woodbridge Barons. And opening lineup for John F. Kennedy is Jillian Sims. Pitching, Bianca DeSanto. Shortstop, Ashley Iyer. Third base, Jenny Gordon. Pitching, Jenny Gordon's catching. Olivia Sims in right field. Katie Baumgarten. First base, Eric Sinatra. Designated player, Sophie Hindi. At second base, Kali Milaj in center field. Sydney Milaj is the flex player in left field. Leading off for the Mustangs is number 12, Jillian Sims. And the pitch. And it's a strike. A little chilly day today, a little bit of a breeze blowing, overcast. But as Ernie Banks once said, let's play two. One and two's the count on the batter. High ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a smash to shortstop. Kalarik throws over to first base to Kraft, and we've got one down. Batting next for Kennedy is Bianca DeSanto. Strike one. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Ball. Ball 2. Count is 2-2. There's a shot to right field, and it's over Vigiano's head, goes to the wall. And a throw comes into second base, and we've got a stand-up double. For Bianca DeSanto. Now batting for Kennedy, Ashley Ayer. Third baseman. We've got one down, 1 strike on the batter. Strike one, swinging strike. There's a foul ball coming over our way, and it's out of play. Oh, and 2 on the batter. Ball. Two balls, two strikes on the batter. And another foul ball. John F. Kennedy is coached by Maureen Gallagher. And strike three, call that on strikes. Batting now for Kennedy, number 27, Jenny Gordon. Ball one, and then we've got a stolen base. Santos steals third base. Runner on third, two down. 1-0 on the batter. Foul ball. And foul ball again. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Foul ball. One correction I'd like to make on that double by DeSanto to right field. That was Casey Morrison out in right field. I misspoke. Just want to make sure Mom and Dad knows that Casey is in the game. Ball high. And there's walk. Runners on first and third, 2 down. Now batting for Kennedy in number 11, Olivia Sims. Coming in to run is number 7 for Kennedy, Carly McKenzie. Conference on the mound for Woodbridge. Throw down to third. Safe. McKenzie goes to second base. Runners on second and third. 2 down. Strike one. And there's a shot in the center field. And they've got the runner hung up on first. No, nobody there, nobody home. So the score is 1-0. I'm sorry, 2-0. Kennedy. That single cleared the bases. Now batting is number 33, Katie Baumgarten. Swing and a miss. And that's a long fly foul ball off the third baseline. As you can hear, the wind has picked up here. Foul ball. 0-2, 2 out. Runner on first. Baumgarten up at bat. Another foul ball off the left side. And there's another shot into center field. And runners will move up a base. So runners on first and second, 2 out. Kennedy up 2-0. There's a shot to shortstop, over to first, and that's 3 down. So at the end of the first half inning, the score is JFK 2, Woodbridge coming to bat. And welcome back to Woodbridge High School. The batting order for Woodbridge High School, Lady Barons, is Gautier, the catcher, hitting first. Miranda Carroll playing second base, batting second. Amelia Kraft, first baseman, batting third. Kowalczyk, batting shortstop, batting fourth. Morrison, right field, batting fifth. McCarthy, pitching, batting sixth. Kushba, playing third base, batting seventh. Vigiano is the designated player. Montalvo is the left fielder, and Lewis is the flex player. And leading off for Woodbridge, number 2, Gautier, the catcher, Kylie Gautier. And the first pitch is a strike from Sims. Low ball. 1-1 on the batter. Strike right down the middle. And there's a shot down to shortstop. DeSanto. Over to Baumgarten, 1 down. Batting now for Woodbridge is Carroll, number 6. Miranda, foul ball. Swing and miss. 0-2 on the batter. Standing way up in front of the batter's box. Ball, that looked good. And a foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Ball low. 2-2 on the batter. And a pitch, swung on and missed. Throw down to first, and we've got 2 out. Next up for Woodbridge is Amelia Kraft. First baseman. Takes the first pitch. Ball. Swinging strike. 0-2. High ball. 2-2. And swinging strike. 2-2 on the batter. And that's a called strike 3. So at the end of 1 full inning of play, we've got John F. Kennedy Mustangs 2 and Woodbridge 0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Woodbridge High School for a softball game between the Woodbridge Lady Barons and the John F. Kennedy Lady Mustangs. Top of the 2nd inning. Kennedy is up on top 2-0. Batting for Kennedy, Sophia Hindi. High. 1-1. Too wide, ball. 2-1 on the batter. There's a shot down to second base, over to Kraft. Now batting for Kennedy is Kylie Milage, the center fielder. Runs up as if to bunt. Takes it for a ball. Second baseman and third baseman for Woodbridge playing in, pinching. As if to, there we go. Fair ball down the left field line. Looks like it might go for 3. Ball comes in. There we go, triple. Kylie Milage with a triple. And here's a replay, and She hacks it down the left field line. Came up the out of the batter's box like she was going to bunt and then hacked it down the left field line. She got herself a nice triple. Jillian Sims up for Kennedy. And here's a foul ball coming over my way. Both of these teams are very well coached. I was talking to Coach Gallagher a few days ago about her team. She feels very confident about it. Sims squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, shot down to first base, play at home. Runners out at first base, tagged by Kraft. Run scores. So Kennedy's up by a score of 3-0. Bianca DeSanto up now for Kennedy. Two balls, no strikes on DeSanto. There's a shot to shortstop. Kolarik couldn't come up with it, so we've got a runner on first. Ashley Iyer is up. She also stands far to the front of the box. And there's another shot. Shortstop can't come up with it. Montalvo comes up with the ball in left field. Gets it back in. Discussion between Coach Gallagher and the home plate umpire. Jenny Gordon is up to bat, catcher. 2 out. Runners on first and second. Foul ball. Off to the right side. High ball. And there's a shot. Shortstop picks it up. Nobody covering at third. Kolarik had no place to go with that ball. So the bases are loaded. 2 down. Here's a shot to shortstop, but Kolarik had no place to go since nobody was covering. Carly McKenzie running for Ashley Ayer. Olivia Sims up to bat now, looking to cash in. Ducks are on the pond, and there's a shot. Kolarik to Kraft, and it's out. So at the end of 1.5 innings, the score is JFK 3, Woodbridge 0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Woodbridge High School. I'm Joe Tarrant. I'm bringing you all the action. Softball game between the John F. Kennedy Lady Mustangs and the Woodbridge Lady Barons. Kennedy leads at this point, the bottom of the second, 3-0. Up for Woodbridge, number 13, Emily Kolaric. We've got a strike on the first pitch from Sims. And a foul ball. 0-2 on the batter. One thing I have noticed about just about every batter that for both sides, they all stand to the front of the batter's box. Nobody's ever deep. High. Ball 2. And a swinging strike 3. So Kolaric goes down on strikes. Now batting for Woodbridge is number 17. And that is Casey Morrison. Left-handed batter. And there's called strike. High for a ball. 1 down. Bases are empty. And there's a foul ball off to the right side. Foul ball off the left side. Day like today, you've got to hang on to that bat tight. If not, you wind up get what we call with bees in your hands, stinging. Oh, close. But a ball. Three and 2 on the batter. And we've got a runner for Woodbridge. Caitlin McCarthy up. Left-handed batter. Runner at first, bluffs. Third base and first base in just a little closer. Swinging strike. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter. And it's a foul ball back. And a foul ball again, off to the left. Strike 3. Madison Kushba up, still have a runner on first base. 2 down. Foul ball. 0-1 on the batter. Now here's a batter that stands deep in the box. Called strike. 0-2 on the batter. A little bit low. 1-2. And a called strike 3. So at the end of 2 full innings, John F. Kennedy 3, Woodbridge 0. We'll be right back. And welcome to the top of the 3rd inning with the John F. Kennedy Mustangs up 3-0 over the Woodbridge Barons. Coming up to bat for the Mustangs is Katie Baumgarten, first baseman. And there's a shot down to shortstop and can't come up with it. So we have a runner on first. Kolarik couldn't come up with that ground ball. Pass ball, and Baumgarten goes to second base. Aaron Sinatra is up for Kennedy. We have a runner on second, no out. Ball 1 on the batter. Another pass ball. Now we have a runner on third. And Coach Jeevis from Woodbridge wants to talk it over. Many of the Woodbridge players, or I should say not many of them, but a majority of them are all underclassmen. I know that at least 2 of them are freshmen. So they might be in a rebuild right now, but they're still looking good. The plays at shortstop that were missed were difficult plays at best. And ball high. 3-0 on the batter, 3-0. Ball 4. So runners on first and third, nobody out. Coming up to bat, Sophia Hindi, second baseman. Squares the bunt, runner goes to second. Cut off by Miranda Carroll, just in case the runner at third base was going to break for home. So runners on second and third now. Nobody out. 1-1 on the batter. High ball. Ball outside. 3-1 on the batter. Ball 4, another walk. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Another meeting on the mound. Number 19, McCarthy, is coming out of the game. It appears that Amelia Kraft is going to become the pitcher for Woodbridge. Just a question now as to who's going to play first base. Kraft is warming up. Although this morning when I drove here to the stadium, to the field, the sun was out, it was nice and warm, and all of a sudden when the game started, the clouds came over, the wind picked up, and now 62 feels like 52. It appears that McCarthy, Caitlin McCarthy, the pitcher, is going to wind up being the first baseman. I see her with a first baseman's glove. Okay, we're just about ready to go. So we have Kraft on the mound now, and we have McCarthy at first base. Corners are pinched in a little bit, hoping to cut that run off, and here's another one, a hack, and it's an out. That time, Kolarik was able to get to it. So we've got one down, but the bases remain loaded. Jillian Sims up. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Tuno on the batter, one down. Bases are still loaded. And there's a fly ball to right field, and it's a foul ball. Two balls, one strike on the batter. Held up in time. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, swinging strike. Foul ball off her foot. And there's a shot to shortstop. Play is at home. Good play, good play. Kolarik went home with the ball. Got the runner out at at home. Bases remain loaded, but now there are 2 outs. Kennedy has a chance to blow this game wide open right here if they can get a hit. Swinging strike. It's Bianca DeSanto at the plate. And here's a fly ball to the infield. Second baseman Carroll, and she puts it away. And just like that, at the end of 2.5 innings, it's John F. Kennedy 3, Woodbridge 0. And welcome back. We're back here at the Woodbridge High School Stadium. And the score is John F. Kennedy 3 and Woodbridge 0. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we have a delay just for 1 moment. And we're good to go now.
Okay, here we go.
Up at the plate for Woodbridge, Vigiano. And a strike. So watching Jillian Sims for Kennedy warming up. She was really bringing it. She's throwing some heat out there. The ball, good eye. And a foul ball. And a swinging strike 3. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That'll bring Elena Montalvo to the plate. Left fielder shows bunt. Called strike. Didn't offer at it, but it was over the plate. High ball. 1-1. And a swinging strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High ball. And ball. 3-2 on the batter, 1 out, nobody on base. And there's a fly ball. Shortstop's under it. And there's 1 down. That was DeSanto that caught that fly ball. Ball 1 on Miranda Carroll. And a swinging strike. 1-1 on the batter. Two and one. And another swinging strike. And I'm joined here by Mayor McCormick. He's going to call an inning or two with me, I hope.
Okay, what's up, pal?
Nothing much, Mayor. And there's a shot up to center. We've got Kennedy up 3-0.
Oh, Kennedy's up?
Yes, they are.
Oh, visitors on the right. When I walked up, I saw 0 and 3, so I just assumed it was Woodbridge on the right as the home team.
Yeah, Woodbridge doesn't have anybody on base, and they're not scoring any runs, but Kennedy is doing the job.
Looks like a courtesy runner coming up.
That's number 4, Perkins.
What are the records for the teams, you know?
I don't have that information. Although I did talk to Coach Gallagher a couple of days ago, and she was very high on our team. And at that time, the record was 7-0.
Kennedy?
Yes.
Wow. They were really good last year. Someone told me they're the best of the Woodbridge teams this year, but that's,
yes,
it's speculation. Look at how fast they pitch.
Sims is really bringing it.
Yeah.
She is really bringing it.
It's amazing how fast. She's not a gigantic girl. She's small, right?
Yeah.
But that's a fast pitch. Look at that. Jeez.
And when she strides, she's almost out of the circle of the pitcher's mound.
Right, right.
What I have been noticing, though, is on both teams, the batters are standing to the front of the batter's box.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than with a fast pitcher, you would want to stand back in the batter's box.
One would think, but I learned a long time ago the coaches know more than I do.
Absolutely.
So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt every time.
Yeah, I don't tend to know more than them.
A stolen base, or not a stolen base,
pass ball.
Yeah.
So Woodbridge has a runner on second base.
Is this their first runner scoring position?
Yeah.
I was late because we welcomed the JFK Johnson Rehab Facility over to the club of Woodbridge.
Good.
Oh, that's a strike. Yep.
So at the end of 3 innings, it's John F. Kennedy 3, the Woodbridge Barons 0. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Along with Mayor McCormick, I'm Joe Tarrant. We're bringing you the action.
I just found out we're on Facebook too, huh?
Yes.
Live?
Yes, Facebook
wow,
Live.
Wow, we got to be careful now.
Absolutely. We can't talk between innings. Well, we could, but like you said, it's not like a regular broadcast. Okay. We've got number 6 up, Ashley Ayer, third baseman.
I tell you, look at these 4 fields. They're just beautiful.
Oh, when I played here in high school.
That's a blooper. Should be caught by the shortstop. Nope, a little out of range.
When I played football in high school, the JV and the sophomore and freshman used to play up here. We called it the rock pile.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It was it was terrible. But now look at it. Look at this complex.
It's amazing. There's Division III schools don't have what this high school has.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What are they singing? There's a bloop. This one should be caught. Third base.
And that's an out. Third baseman Kushba caught that ball.
Oh, that's Kushba?
Yes.
Oh. Do a quick replay. Oh,
and
her sister. Well, she looks like her. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her sister works for me, Megan.
Oh, okay. Jenny Gordon's up for Kennedy.
Jenny Gordon has one of the most significant hits I've ever seen. Last year or the year before, we were calling a game at Kennedy. And it was the bottom of the 7th. They were down either 1-0 or 2-1, and there was a man on, and she hit a 2-out, 2-strike, walk-off home run.
No kidding.
I never saw a walk-off in high school softball before. But she's not a big kid either.
No.
It just goes to show you it's about bat speed. And you know, positioning and everything else. It's not the strongest kids that are the most successful.
Well, look at the catcher for Woodbridge.
Kind of a tiny girl.
And the catcher for Kennedy is also a tiny girl.
Should be talking about tiny girls. It's hard to, like, if the guy comes up, look at that guy, he's a bruiser. Like, but you can't say that with the girls' teams. It's girls' basketball or softball or anything else.
Well, every one of them is a good athlete. There's a shot down to third base. Kushba throws her out. Over to McCarthy. We now have 2 down.
How did Kennedy score the runs? Do you keeping score?
No, I'm not keeping score since I'm by myself, but they got all their runs in the first inning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They came out of the gate fast. DeSanto had a double for Kennedy.
I know her. Yeah, there's twins.
Yeah, she had a double up the middle. All right. I'm sorry, up to right field she had the double.
Are they both 2 girls playing? 2 DeSantos?
No.
Only one?
Only the one.
And are there 2 Sims playing or only one?
The 2 Sims are playing.
Okay. Speaking of Facebook, I saw something on Facebook last week where Kraft, the pitcher, was some kind of player of the week. I don't remember the details, but I know her family.
I know her from Woodbridge Middle. She was an 8th grader last year, and I could tell just last year she was going to be a good softball player. Yeah.
The Kraft family in Island. I went to school with Bobby Kraft. And parents, father's deceased now, but great guy. Parents were always involved in scouts and the little leagues and all that stuff. That's a rope. Hung up a little too high. No, trapped. That's trapped.
But the umpire called it out.
Oh, I want to see that one again. That looked like a trap to me, but we're far away. We're looking at it right now. Let's take a good look. See if we can zoom in. I couldn't tell.
No, I couldn't tell.
Wait, go back. It's a catch. It's a catch. Good call by the umpire. And I guess we'll take a break.
And welcome back. I'm here with Mayor McCormick. I'm Joe Tarrant, and we're calling the action here for you.
What do they play, 6 or 7 in softball? I forget. Innings?
7. For a while there in the beginning, it looked like it might be a mercy game.
I actually went to JFK. I don't know why I thought it was at JFK. I thought I read that on my schedule. Oh, I'm just told by the camera crew they switch fields now, so it's not my fault after all. I went there, and I'm walking up, and I'm looking around, and I see no camera. So I called Lee. I said, where's the camera? He says, right at third base. The first base. I said, I'm at first base. There's no camera. Foul ball. I'm surprised. I guess you don't want to play in a turf field. I get that. But when my kid played softball, the JV games were always in the nearby vicinity of the varsity games in case you had to call somebody up to pinch run or pinch hit or foul ball right to us.
It's out of play.
She caught it off the bounce, but that doesn't count, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be clean. Yeah, but I guess they kept that other game there.
Yeah, usually they play on the field down below.
Yeah. But now the JV gets to play on turf also, which they don't get to do a lot. JFK used to take buses to practice.
Yes.
They couldn't even practice at their school. They had the field they had was just awful. And they would bus the kids to Merrill Park. Talk about expensive. Yes.
And at the field that is now the turf field behind the school, that used to be a rock pile because we used to play soccer there.
Yeah.
No, the facilities at the high schools have come so much further along than they were just a couple of years ago.
It's great to have been able to do that because I still submit forget the fact that it's great for the school. Foul ball. It's also great for the community. You used to drive through Colonia and you look down and you see dust bowls and like there's more grass on the pitcher's mound than there was in the outfield. I mean, it was just awful looking fields. Same in Kennedy.
Well, what I'm looking for now is to start bringing some state tournaments.
Another foul ball. There's no reason a lot of tournaments shouldn't be here because you have 6 different fields that can be used for softball that are turf. Plus, there's some other fields that are in decent shape.
Yeah.
It's going to be caught. Third base, calling it.
No, and the pitcher, Sims, takes it.
And when you count soccer, you got the 3 football fields. You have this field. You have Colonia's baseball field. I'm trying to think if Kennedy's is cut for soccer. I don't remember. But you can have some awesome soccer tournaments. These, national ones, statewide, not national, but statewide or regional tournaments.
Absolutely. Well, sooner or later, the state will wake up and find out that the facilities they have here, and there's... Nice play by Carroll. I'm sorry, not Carroll. That was Hindi. That was Hindi at second base.
There's another Hindi I'm calling in sports. I've been calling Hindis for 12 years, for crying out loud.
Her mother's right over there on the right.
I'm still calling Hindis on TV. I never stopped. That's the one Hindi there, too. I don't know her first name, her sister.
Up to bat now for Woodbridge is number 17, Casey Morrison.
Oh, Casey, I know her. She played basketball.
Yeah, and most of these Woodbridge players I know from the middle school.
Oh, that's all she needed
DeSanto
to get
bobs
on.
it.
That's all she needed was that one little bobble. You see the way they're slapping?
Yeah.
Now we have a lefty.
That's the young lady, McCarthy, that was the starting pitcher for Woodbridge, and then she was having a little bit of trouble, so they moved her over to first base.
Oh, so she pitched the first?
Yeah, she pitched first 2 innings. I'm just wondering if Sims is going to go the entire game.
These girls have rubber arms. They can pitch 5 games in a day.
I guess that was a changeup because the batter was way out in front of that one. It's an amazing job, too, to what TV 35 does with these games.
Oh, yeah, they know what they're doing.
They got to get here 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to run all this cable.
Then they have to edit.
Just to mention about the summer programs and the lineups that we have here in Woodbridge, you don't have to leave Woodbridge Township one day during the summer.
I think you're right, especially now throwing the Avenel Arts Center and all the great shows we have there. We're about to, this week, the show concert concert schedule should be out. It's at the printer right now, so we should get it this week and get it out. We have the typical, 55 shows.
Good. Yeah, you don't have to leave town, not one day during the week. There's always something going on for all ages, too.
Oh, the camps are ridiculous that we have in town.
Oh, I know.
Oh, look at that one. That's going to be long. It is high. Caught at the line of the track. Oh, man, that would have been something. A game-tying 3-run homer, only missed by a handful of feet.
That was Milage out there.
Who hit that?
That was, you've got me.
Let's see it again. Is that Kushpa? Look at that, right at the wall.
Yeah.
She stepped actually almost on the fence there. Who's up? Oh, you're not keeping this track of that?
No. And welcome back. Joe Tarrant here with Mayor McCormick. Hopefully he'll stay for another 2 innings, and we can banter back and forth. Score is 3-0. John F. Kennedy over the Woodbridge Lady Barons. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
I'm just texting Megan Cushba. I said, Sis just missed a game-tying three-run dinger to the fence. Hope that was her. I'm pretty sure it was. There's a pop fly, easily playable by second base.
And Miranda Carroll puts it away.
Yeah, going back to the camps, now that we have the club at Woodbridge, there are so many opportunities, and we're going to mix and match, so if you join one, you can spend a day here and there at the others.
Yeah.
And no other camps can offer that.
Shot down third base.
Cushba fires the first, 2 down. It looked like it was Sinatra.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just, the facilities in Woodbridge are just amazing. They really are, between the health club and the athletic fields and Woodbridge Middle's being made over, well,
when you see the brand new Ross Street School, you'll be amazed. I've been inside and watching it being built. It's just stunning.
You know, it's just amazing.
I got to get to the middle school and see what's going on there. I haven't been in there yet.
They're a little bit behind.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, they're a little behind there.
So 2 down, top of the 5th. Kennedy up 3-0. Where's the numbers? Who's up at bat for JFK?
John F. Kennedy. That's number 2. That is Sophia Hindi.
Oh, Hindi again.
Another Hindi.
She was a second baseman.
Yes.
I think there was a Frank Hindi. There was a Brianna Hindi. I've been doing these 12 and a half years as mayor, and I've had Hindis every year. But you know, you do the Mayor's Trophy games in 4th grade, and then you go from 4th grade, they play 5 years in grammar school, Mayor's Trophy. Then you get to high school, so you get 9 years they could be on TV.
Yeah.
And they were always very good athletes, both boys and girls. That's low.
Yeah, her mother just, when you were talking to her, said that another 4 years with Sophia. Kylie Milage is up for Kennedy, left-handed batter. Runs up as to square to bunt, but she let it go. They've been doing that a lot, Kennedy, where they run up and then they butcher boy it. You know, they hack it down to the left field. That's why the left fielder's playing in.
Right. She's not swinging up. She's swinging down.
See?
That didn't work. It's foul. They got to get it before it goes fair, but I guess that's not much of a threat on a turf field. But on a softball field, you never know in balls like that. They can hit a rut and roll back fair. You wonder if, the ump's got to be careful that she doesn't make contact when she's outside the batter's box.
Exactly what I was thinking.
That is not cool.
Exactly what I was thinking, because she looked like she was out of the batter's box that time.
She gets to second base anyway. Catcher almost tripped herself up on her helmet there.
It's Kylie Gautier. Gautier catching for Woodbridge.
That's another name I recognize too. That one might have worked. Ooh, what they call safe? Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I want to see that again if we can. I thought that was safe. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah. No replay in this game.
Nope. And now she's flat out bunting. Nope. No, don't throw to second base. Easy steal. I guess that's indifference.
That's Sims. Jillian Sims, pitcher up there.
She's a nice all-around player. Both of the Sims girls are.
Well, I know she can pitch.
They fake the bunt. You got to hope they can get the bat back in time to take a good solid swing. It's hard with such a fast pitch coming in.
Wow.
I looked inside from here, but we're far away. Should be 2-2 now, I think.
The scoreboard says 1-2.
Oh, 1-2. All right. I just noticed the scoreboard.
You know what? I just did 2 on the monitor. I've been looking at the scoreboard out in right field.
Nice rope up the middle. There's a run. It could be 2. It could be 2. Fire home. It is 2. Throws away from the catcher, and Sims goes to second, and it's 5-0 JFK. What a clutch hit right up the middle.
Yeah.
Perfectly played. Even a good throw would not have had her. You'll see that again. There it goes right up the middle. Now let's see if we can see if there would have been a play. Maybe there would have been.
Yeah, if the throw was online.
Yeah, maybe perfect throw.
We're waiting for a runner for Sims.
The rules are pitcher and catcher can get a runner, so they can get in and get ready for the next inning.
That is Sarah Velez, number 24. Sarah Velez running for Sims.
I love the girls' games because they run off and on the field. They hustle. Here's a fly ball. It's going to be foul, but can the second baseman get it? Nice play. Oh, hope she didn't run into the fence right in front of us.
She got it.
Wow, what's her number 6? Who was that?
Miranda Carroll.
Wow, that was a great play. I don't know if she ran into the fence or not. It was right below us, but that was a really, really nice play.
Well, you know what? At the end of 4.5 innings, it's JFK 5 and Woodbridge 0. Hi, my name is Joe Tarrant, and I'm here with Mary McCormick.
Hi, Mom.
And we're enjoying a very good softball game between the John F. Kennedy Mustangs and the Woodbridge Barons.
Well, it's very good if you're a JFK fan. Not so good if you're a Woodbridge fan.
No, that's true, too, but it's still an exciting game between the two of them.
I tell you, softball's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I coached for 8 years. I loved it.
Yeah, I did my daughter's, when she was in high school, they had the fall ball teams, and the coaches can't coach because it's off season.
Right.
So the parents always coach. The 2 years I coached the team, I loved doing it. I was a lousy coach, but I loved doing it. So the first game I ever did, right, we decided that the signs would be like forehead was steal and like belt buckle was bunt. So I'm coaching third. My daughter leads off with a single or a walk, I forget, and she's on first. I take my hat off and I wipe my brow. It was hot. And she stole. And I'm yelling at her, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't give you the sign." She says, "Yes, you did. You touched your forehead." And I was just wiping the sweat from my forehead. And I said, "Oh, you're right."
That was Vigiano that grounded out to Hindi at second base.
Nice hard grounder. Woodbridge not putting much on Sims here today. Now another looking like a bunt.
It's Elena Montalvo.
I don't know if I agree with the holding the bat up unless you're really going to bunt, because it's too hard to get it back.
Yeah.
And if you square away, you take away the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Although most third basemen will play in on a fast player. They know who's fast. Unlike us, we don't know who's got what skills, but they know who's fast and who can bunt for a base hit, so they'll tell them to play in on them.
Well, for Kennedy, the corners have been pinching in all game.
Three and one now. Not a leadoff walk. Number 2 batter walks for Woodbridge. Is that the catcher coming up?
Catcher number 2. That's Kylie Gauthier. Looks like Sims is, well, it's only the 5th inning. She could come out after this, but looks like she's going to go to the whole game.
I don't see why not. Give her a shutout. If they go that far, that's out of play. The fans are running for cover. Outside pickoff.
was high. Two and two on the batter. 3-2.
It's a big pitch for Sims. You don't want to put two on.
No, home run will put him right back in the ball game.
And it's a fly ball right center. Center fielder has a beat on it. Right fielder cuts her off. Sims kind of cut her off. I don't know who called it. I couldn't tell whose ball it was. From us, we have a bad angle, but either way, it was caught. There it is again. See, right there, you think the center fielder's going to get it, and here comes Sims. Ooh, almost a bad collision.
Yeah. Well, the rule of thumb is, right, it's a center fielder.
Center fielder always gets the ball, yeah.
Right.
Generally, your better fielder is in center. Your better arm is always in right.
All right, we got two down.
Never always. Foul ball.
That's the second baseman up there, Miranda Carroll.
The Kennedy girls, I think, went to a Florida trip. I went to a fundraiser they had, one of these steak dinners. And it's high to the outfield. Center field coming in. Takes control and takes it. We'll get into that later. And after 4.5. Or no, is that 5.5? Yeah, after 5.5. JFK 5, Woodbridge 0. Stay with us, folks. And we're back. JFK 5, Woodbridge 0. I said 5.5. That was 5 complete innings. I made a mistake. So Woodbridge has 2 more chances to get back in this game.
Ashley Ayer up, the third baseman. Shows bunt, swings away.
There have been a lot of foul balls in this game.
Yes, there has. Kraft is doing very well on the mound for...
Yeah, I started talking about what I saw on Facebook. I guess it's her... Let's see, it would be her father's brother's wife, Diane, formerly Diane Schmidt. And Diane Kraft now, and I guess that's the way the relationship is, but I think she posted a picture of her. Ground ball, single through the hole. I think she was something of the week, or, you know, something along the line. Some kind of award she got. They had a great picture of her pitching.
That'll bring up Jenny Gordon.
The wind again.
It was beautiful this morning. I just don't know. As soon as the game started, that's when the wind started.
I don't mind the wind. I'm sitting here in a suit, so I don't mind. Don't want to be sweating at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's a high fly ball to left, and she's under it. Not quite under it. She came in a little bit. Looked like she was under it, and 1 out.
That was Montalvo. Olivia Sims is up. The right fielder.
She looks like a softball player, doesn't she?
Yeah. All these girls are fine athletes. They all look like softball players. They make me look bad.
Well, everybody in the world makes you look bad, Joe. Not that I can talk myself. You got some of those, let me see some of those, what do you call it? Yeah, those things, the profiles. Talk about some of the Woodbridge girls here. Did JFK do any? Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, and that's well hit, but left fielder's under it.
Beautiful.
And there's 2 out.
Beautiful,
Olivia Vigiano is a freshman, likes volleyball and softball. Favorite movie, Frozen. Any kind of music, English. And she made the high school team as her best moment, which is hard to do when you're a freshman.
Yes, it is.
Abigail Rodriguez likes baseball and softball. She's a freshman. Likes Moana. Mona, M-O-A-N-A. Is it a movie?
Moana.
Moana. Likes Spanish math and her first home run. Elena Montalvos is a sophomore, likes softball, movie The Blind Side, music, hip-hop, rap, school subject, biology. She made varsity this year, and she also plays track, cross country, and basketball. Kylie Gautier is a senior. She likes softball. Movie, White Chicks, any kind of music, forensics, nice school subject. Made varsity as a freshman, and she's going to college to become a nurse. The pitcher, Amelia Kraft, is a freshman. A lot of freshmen in this team.
Yeah.
Like softball, movie, Hush. Anything by Charlie Puth, Why Don't We, and 5 Seconds of Summer. I don't know what that means, folks, but I'm sure it's important. Anything by Charlie Ruth, Why Don't We, 5 Seconds of Summer. Don't know what that means, but you like science, and she hit the ball over the fence.
Baumgarten walked for Kennedy. Now we have runners on first and second. And we have number 4, Aaron Sinatra, up for Kennedy with 2 people on.
Casey Morrison's a junior, like softball, movie, Forrest Gump, that a girl. Anything but country, math and forensics, that a girl. And she had 2 home runs in 1 game and got intentionally walked after. Like, no kidding.
Yeah.
She popped 2 over the fence. No one's going to pitch to you. Faith Perkins is a sophomore, like softball. It by Stephen King's her favorite movie. Panic at the Disco, favorite music, science. And another one who made the varsity team as a freshman. Madison Kushba is a sophomore, softball, Frozen, any kind of music, math. And she also hit one over. That's her most memorable moment. She almost had a game tire here.
Yeah.
That would have been her new most memorable moment. Taylor Bardo is a senior, like softball. Favorite movie, Can't Buy Me Love. Any kind of music. Anatomy is her favorite subject. Just being on the team she loves, and studying to become a speech language pathologist. Caitlin McCarthy is a senior, like softball. Movie, The Sandlot, that a girl. Any kind of music. Another anatomy fan. First home run again. And she's going to be an MMA fighter. No, just kidding. I'm going to study radiology at Middlesex, and I'm playing softball there as well. Wow.
Good for her.
Yeah. Nice throw. In the gap.
Oh, what a catch. That's Lewis. That is Lewis. Amaya Lewis. What a catch.
What a nice running catch. Put her mid out. We got to see that again. Here it is, folks. That's heading for the gap on a 2-run double, if not triple. And she gets her hands on it.
What a catch. So with the score after 5.5 innings, Kennedy 5, Woodbridge 0.
We'll be back.
And welcome back. Mayor McCormick and Joe Tarrant here bringing you all the action. John F. Kennedy leads Woodbridge 5-0. We're at the bottom of the 6th inning.
Time running out for Woodbridge to get back in this game. Let me finish reading some of these. The kids,
sure.
I didn't know they were even here. That's the color guy's job, is to read these things, right? So after this pitch, foul ball. Miranda Carroll's a senior, like softball, movie, Star is Born. I think that's the one with Lady Gaga. That was a good movie. Favorite school subject is writing, and she loves traveling with her team, and she's committed to playing softball at William Patterson.
Wow.
Amaya Lewis is a junior, like softball. Favorite movie, My Girl. Pop music. Favorite school subject, pre-calculus. Now that's my kind of girl.
Yeah.
I loved calculus when I was a kid. When I was in high school. Can't wait to go to college to become a pediatric nurse. That's not me, folks. That's Amaya. Emily Kalarick, a young lady I know very well from the Caseby Fire Company. That's a little blooper. Nobody can get to it. She's a senior, like softball. A Star is Born. Rap music, English. Most memorable softball moments when she broke her nose. I guess that would be memorable.
Yes.
And she's also committed to playing softball at William Patterson. That's good. 3 kids so far have commitments to playing college. Why don't you pass me the JFK ones there, Joey, and I'll try to get them in.
Okay.
Oh, they gave us some good stats here. Foul ball. Boy, they got the stat. No wonder these guys have 5 runs. Sims batting .308, Bianca DeSanto .345, Ashley Ayer .438, Jenny Gordon .500, Olivia Sims .435, Katie Baumgarten .500, and Erin Sinatra .429. No wonder they got 5 runs.
I told you, Coach Gallagher said she's high on this team.
Foul ball. Ashley Ayer is a junior. She likes softball. Favorite movie, My Girl. Country music, science, and being able to go to Disney. That's what it was. I started talking about that. They had this beef steak dinner fundraiser, right, and the money raised helped offset the cost of a Disney trip.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's great. Roped. That's the danger of playing your third baseman in so much. A hard ball like that gets by him when they're less time to react, and it's a single. And Woodbridge starting a rally. They desperately need to get this going now. For JFK, Bianca DeSanto's a senior. She likes softball. Movie, Fast and Furious. Favorite music, country. Favorite subject, math. She hit a home run against Colonia. And we have asked folks at the bottom, anything else you want to share with the TV audience, that I have a twin. All the kids love the inter-township rivalry, Colonia, Woodbridge, and Kennedy.
Yes.
We talk about it all the time, but they play with each other on travel teams. They play against each other on travel teams. They play other sports with and against each other. So, there's a lot of trash talking, and there's a lot of, locker room banter. Like, they'll see each other for a year straight after someone gets a single off somebody.
Yes.
Jillian Sims is a senior. Softball's her sport. Favorite movie is B-movie, whatever that means. Likes rap history and going to Florida for spring training. This is funny. Anything else you'd like to know? Cash at me at $Jillian Sims 1. I said it, Jillian. If you get anything, I want 10% of it back. Erin Sinatra is a junior, like softball. Another one, the B movie. Any kind of music, history, Florida, and she's also a starting varsity soccer player. Ground ball. Going to go to first. Got to be hurry up. There it is. Got to be out. Look at the way all 3 outfielders backed up.
Yes.
The left fielder's almost behind third base. The center fielder came into second base, and the right fielder's backing up to throw at first base.
Yeah, I noticed that with the right fielder. She was right over here.
Yeah. That is not only good hustle, that's great coaching. That's a single. She had to hold up to see if it was caught. There won't be a play at third, but it's first and third. Was it 1 out or 2 outs?
There is 1 out.
All right. That was Morrison that got that hit. Here comes McCarthy. Olivia Sims, JFK, is a sophomore, like softball, B-movie, rap history. 3 home runs so far this season. Another one that says, cash out me at $LIV Sims S. And she's going to, they throw.
There they
I'm
go.
not sure this made sense. They run her back. Now she goes home. That didn't make any sense. She's safe, though.
They called her out.
No way. Oh, boy. Wow.
I'd like to see that again.
100. Yeah. We'll see if we have a replay of that. Once the play went into the field, we might not have got back to get it. I thought she was under it, didn't you?
I did too, yeah. Because she tagged her on the head, on the face.
Yeah, but maybe we didn't notice so. After this pitch, we'll see if we can get some kind of replay. Even a replay's foggy here because of it's overcast. But we'll do our best. Oh, they're doing a. Yeah, let's go.
They're going to talk about it.
They run her back. She's safe. Now she turns, throws home. Oh, maybe. No. It's hard to tell. Wait, go back slow. She's out. She still hasn't touched the plate.
Yeah.
She's out. Good call by the umpire. And it's a foul ball. Carly McKenzie's a senior like soccer. First one that doesn't like softball. The B-movie Rap Anatomy beating South Plainfield, and she wants to be a combat medic. Wow.
Yes.
That's every game it seems like something comes up that's never happened before. That wins the award for this game. Nobody has ever in my 12 and a half years doing these games said they want to be a combat medic. And there's a shot
to short.
In the dirt. Scooped up. Nice play by the first baseman.
And with that,
who's the first baseman? That's Baumgarten?
That's Baumgarten.
Very nice play.
And at the end of 6 innings, the score, JFK 5, Woodbridge 0. We'll be right back. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning. The last inning. Kennedy up on top, 5-0. Wow.
Sophia Indy's a freshman, likes basketball and softball. Movie Grease, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Music, rap, not so good. Math, really good. And when Liv falls in the outfield is her favorite softball moment. Katie Baumgartner just made a great play at first base there. Is a senior like softball. Movie Frozen, music, country, favorite school subject. A lot of kids like this. Lunch.
Yes.
Roped. In the gap. Should hold her to a single.
That was the catcher, Kelly Gauthier. I'm sorry, Kylie Gauthier.
Wait, that wasn't Hindi? I think you're on the wrong team.
I'm on the wrong team. That's Hindi. That's Sophia Hindi.
She smoked that ball, just
yes,
like
she
Sinatra
did.
Smoked the one before that. Katie Baumgarten likes softball. I said this already. Oh, her most memorable softball moment is tripping halfway between second and third, and also being 9-0. So I guess that answers our question about the records. Kennedy is 9-0. Connie Milage is a sophomore like softball, Grease, pop country music, science, Disney, and she plays travel in high school with her sister, and she runs track. Nice play, nice play. Won't be a double.
Didn't have her foot on the bag.
Oh, really? Called her safe?
Yes, she didn't have her foot on the bag. I saw that.
Oh, all right. All right, let's go back to see that again if we can. Let's see if they made the right call. Yeah, she didn't. Unless she scraped it with her foot, but she didn't complain at all.
No.
Not that she would, even if she thought she was right. The kids, sometimes these kids are a lot of times. Nice bunt. Fair ball, foul ball. Gauthier touches it just like she should in foul territory. She would have had a hard time getting anybody in that one.
Yeah.
So a good play before it, who knows, it might trickle the other way. It might hit a blade of turf and go the other way. But not likely.
Well, we got runners on first and second for Kennedy.
Sydney Milage is a senior like softball, the B-movie, math, Disney, and she also plays travel in high school with her sister. And it might be because they're actually sisters. Next up, well, let's wait for this pitch. Foul ball. Sarah Velez is a senior like softball. I want to see what this B-movie is. Never heard of it.
No, I never heard of it.
Country music, psychology. Now there's a good subject.
Yes.
Maybe we can Ask her to help figure out what's wrong with us.
Hope.
Disney, and she's going to Rutgers next year. That a girl.
Love those Rutgers girls.
I'm a graduate, so.
So is my daughter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jenny Gordon's a junior. Favorite sport, softball, parentheses, duh. Little attitude there. I like that. Although not everybody put softball. There was one soccer. One down, strikeout. Bad News Bears is her favorite movie. That's a classic. First Girl. I think I love Jenny Gordon. Rock music, forensic, and her most memorable moments, the one I said before, hitting her walk-off home run. She plays travel ball with at least one girl from each GMC team. That's a good bunt.
Beautiful, beautiful. They let it roll.
Fair. Yeah, perfect bunt. Fair ball.
Fair
bases
ball.
loaded. Nothing Cushman or the catcher Gautier could do about that one. And Jenny Gordon loves Tennessee softball. Let's see. This is a perfect bunt. No one's getting thrown out there. Nobody. The only question is whether it stays
right on the line.
I think the paint actually kept it in. Rope.
Whoa!
That's at least going to be a run tagging. No, it's not caught. It's a ground rule double over the fence. What do they call it?
Ground rule double.
They did call that?
Yeah.
Oh, left fielder's limping.
Yep, she came up lame.
Let's see this rope. Yeah, South territory. It looks like she twisted her ankle. They're going to go out and check on her. And one more profile. Marissa Buckholz is a senior, like softball. My Girl, the movie, country music, English, going to Disney. And she's friends with a diabetic, and I love Alabama, Roll Tide. I think the other girl, hold it, she said, I missed that. It said she was diabetic. That's interesting. Somebody wrote that, and I can't find where I read it. Oh, I have diabetes. Katie Barbagartner. How about that? Type 1 diabetes.
And she's out here playing
it's
ball.
not stopping her from playing ball, that's for sure.
Montalvo comes out of the game in left field.
Well, down 5-0, now 7-0. There's no point in risking anything. I wonder if there's a mercy rule. Well, it doesn't matter. Woodbridge would have to get up. Roped foul.
Almost took the runner on third out.
Yeah. Oh, someone must be listening. They texted me the Bee movie.
Did they?
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld, Renee Zellweger at DreamWorks. It's Bee movie, and it's people that they're bees. They're human bees.
Okay.
Bee movie is an A, it says. Wow, this is actually a movie. I mean, I knew it was a movie, but I didn't know anything about it.
No, me neither.
And I don't know who texted me either because it doesn't show up in my feed. Thank you, whoever you are watching it on Facebook or watching it at work on Facebook.
Yeah.
And if you're watching at work, go back to work and stop watching. Or I'll call your boss. The Bee movie. This is really cool. Guess that's what we get for being live.
Well, that's pretty good, though. We know that people are watching.
Yeah. It's going to type up, thank you. Oh, wait, Glenn Helly. I don't know who Glenn Helly, H-E-L-L-E-Y. That's who texted me this. He must know me if he's got my personal cell phone, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Glenn. This is really helpful. So many girls like it, and old guys like us never heard of it.
Catcher took that one off the mask. Umpire's giving her a few moments to clear the cobwebs.
See the way she's talking to Gordon. Fellow catchers, like Jenny said, she plays with somebody from every team on travel. Nice rope. That's going to bring in a run.
Nice job, Johnny!
That makes it 8-0.
Single by Gordon. It sounded like she cracked the bat, but they're aluminum bats.
Yeah, they're aluminum.
Didn't it sound like a weird sound coming off that bat?
Yeah, it did. It sounded like it was a wooden bat and it broke.
Yeah. And now we'll get a pinch runner for a courtesy runner, I should say, not a pinch runner. Pinch runner would mean she's out of the game. Who's number 7?
Number 7?
Oh, Glenn. That's who Glenn is. Yep, okay. Number 7 is Carly McKenzie. Now I remember who he told me who he was. And an uncontested steal of second.
Runners on second and third.
Now I know why you had my number 2. Swing and a foul.
I'm just happy somebody's watching.
Well, at least somebody, at least one person's watching at home. Foul again. You know, this is why I don't like doing the early games in April. It's getting cold, man.
Yes, it is.
Foul again. I got to tell my agent, only book me gigs in May. You may on.
Absolutely.
Oh, he said 30 people watching. I guess he's got somebody playing in the game that he's at work with his friends or somewhere watching this game. Well, thank you, Glenn. Say hello to everybody there for us. Oh, that's rope. That's high. It's deep. It's going to get a run in. Oh, what a throw.
Whoa.
Maybe not. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a throw by Lewis. She put that right on the money. Here I am saying it's going to get a run in. Boy, was I wrong. She fired that on a fly right to the catcher. Didn't have to move. Let's see that throw again. Sure enough, that looks deep enough, but boom.
Look at that throw.
And it was there in plenty of time, too. Got her out.
Right on the money. Well, at the end of 6.5 innings, we've got John F. Kennedy 8, Woodbridge 0. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We're at the bottom of the 7th inning.
Last licks, as they call it.
Yes. Woodbridge has got to mount a fantastic rally here in order to pull this game out.
This is Kushba, right?
This is looks like number 20.
Yeah.
Number 20 is Kushba, yes. One thing we have to worry about is maybe Sims pitching for Kennedy doesn't get too amped up here. Start throwing the ball all over the place.
I can't tell if Kennedy put any subs in since I'm not doing the score. But with an 8-0 lead, this would be a chance for some girls to get some action. Kushba takes a strike, 2-2. No, 3-1. My bad. Roped.
Well, Woodbridge got something going here.
There have been some really hard-hit balls here today.
Yes. And on a cold day, too.
Yep. I don't think you'll see anybody faking bunts here. Now it's just swing away. There's not going to give up an out. Down 8-0.
That looked a little high to me, but the umpire must want to get the game over. But that looked high to me. That looked like up around her face.
It's getting cold, and there's a little sprinkle in the air. That's up there. Ball. Center fielder under it. Puts it away. One down.
That last batter was Rodriguez, who went into left field for Montalvo. Perkins is up.
Ball, but playable. Third base, no, too much spin. I was just about to say that looks like it's spinning like mad. And
yeah.
Spun right out of her glove. Woodbridge catches a break, but they need a whole lot more breaks here to get back in this.
Oh. Well, that's 2 down, Mayor.
This is it.
It's all up to Kylie Gardier, catcher. Runner on first isn't going to steal, like you said. They need base runners.
Yeah. Nice shot. Gautier with a rope.
Center fielder was smart, not trying to shoot top it.
No reason, just get in front of it. Don't let it go by you. No one's going to third. And now who's up there, Joey?
Trying to see, it's number 6. That's Miranda Carroll.
Yeah, you can see the umbrellas coming out in the stands a little bit.
Yeah.
Woodbridge had 2 girls on before when Kushba hit the ball to the wall, to the fence, I should say. There's no wall. Fly ball, that should be it. Shortstop takes control. Foul territory.
And that's the end of the
away.
game. And that's the end of the game with the John F. Kennedy Mustangs winning this one 8-0 over the Woodbridge Lady Barons. I'm Joe Tarrant along with Mayor McCormick. Mayor, thank you. It's always a pleasure to do the game with you.
Thank you very much. Likewise.
Okay.
Thanks again, Joe, for covering this.
You're welcome, and goodbye.